It has begun. All right. Hello, everyone. Been a month. Let's get into it. A lot happened. Does anybody remember anything that happened last time? Oh, great. There you go. Yeah, there was. That's it, huh? That's about it, huh? Yeah. Yep. 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 You, you did have. So you guys did get rainbow leaves from a tree to make your rainbow mane, but you also had a beautiful horn, correct, Jimmy? Just strapped. Yeah. Question the hell out of that dude. Yes. They needed to talk to the unicorn to get information about Scabatha Nightshade. She's enslaved children. Yeah. It is exactly like that. I haven't seen that in a long time. I don't remember the kids being enslaved, but I believe you. There you go. Right. No, 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 no. Dylan thinks he's the unicorn and is very forceful with that. And correct. I did confirm that, yes. The Lemora, the unicorn that you did speak to, whose mate is missing, knows of who you speak of and confirmed that her husband is not dead. She would know it. And is probably captured by the three hags that you are going up against. And that the little boy... I don't think she actually said anything about Will of the Wild. The fluffy-haired Peter Pan adjacent... correct. Leader of the getaway gang. Yes. That he was the unicorn? Yeah. It's not. It's not, but it could be. I am the holder of the book, and let the book state. I will use what of the book that I wish, and not use what I do not wish. No, but that's all very good. Those things did happen. You also learned from you learned from Zarak that he is a part of a group called the League of Malevolence. And that the League is trying to free Zybilna, who is the former master of this realm. Damien, you better get going with these names, man, because they're going to come hot and fast. Here we go. The three lands of Prismere are constituted by Hither, Thither, and Yon. You are currently in the land of Thither, which represents the present in time. You had just come from Hither, which represented, I believe, the past. It was like sundown time. Anyway, the three hags had used the unicorn's magic to freeze Zybilna in her castle known as the Palace of Heart's Desire. Only the unicorn's horn can be used to free her from her prison. The League of Malevolence wants to free the castle so that the League's leader, Zargash wants to get a particular new name drop. Zargash wants to get a particular item that is held by a person who is also frozen in this castle, because it's not just Zybilna who's frozen in the Palace of Heart's Desire. No. It's a lot of folk. Yeah. So Zarak. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Zargash is a human priest. Kalek is the leader. Zargash wants to challenge Kalek. Kelek. Also, Damien, if you're writing this stuff down, I get it wrong, and then I have to correct myself. Oh my God! Yeah, that's wow. I'm impressed. Okay. There is a member of the League of Malevolence who knows more about Zybilna than anyone else. Her name is Skyla. She went missing. Her magic comes from the archfey named Baba Yaga. Let's see here. You guys remember anything about a cauldron? Kate. The hags are known as the Hourglass Coven. That's a good little. It's because they're curvy, is what it is. I mean, they are thick and then thin and then thick again. It is true. Damien, the numbers 3 and 8 appear often in this campaign. They're very important. So it's a kind of a little hidden object game to find where 3 and 8 pops up, just for your own silliness. Zybilna, who was the leader of Prismere, was vainglorious and deceitful at times, but her magic kept Prismere safe and isolated. Now that her magic is arrested, it seems that the very fabric of reality is breaking down. You all have had to fight off many dark and insidious creatures that seem to break through the very fabric of reality, including a particularly sultry, vampiric-looking man. Yeah. Just really, really plucked at Dylan's heartstrings there. I was going to say worked something else out, but we're in mixed company, so I will not be quoting Dylan in that way. Don't worry about it. No, yeah. Yeah, that's the one. So you're looking for... There's a couple of things in the... There's a couple of things that you're doing here in Thither. One, you want to release the children because child slavery is no good no matter what you're doing. Two, well, so what I'm saying is that maybe you should. What I'm saying is maybe you should. Yeah. You've promised a couple of people that you would try and kick out, at least kick out Scabatha Nightshade, or Granny Nightshade as she's known. You are on the hunt for this unicorn who is trapped somehow by the hags. Okay. Patron, yes, which you learned last session is Zybilna herself. So Violet draws power from Zybilna, and she was sent here because she, like many of you, had something taken from her, but was also tasked with freeing her otherworldly patron. Also, Loomlurch holds one or two of y'all's lost items. Let me look up my... Oh, yeah, by all means. It's true. Yeah, Jimmy, you want to talk about Leslie Carrot Lashes? Picture, if you will.
You know how Bugs Bunny dresses up in lots of costumes all the time? It's like that, but Bobby. And but a girl.
No.
No, I'm not a ghost. Leslie is a guy?
This whole time you thought...
I know you're right. Oh, I thought all your shitty British. I thought all your female characters just had masculine voices.
Yeah, Cinder. So, Poppy, you, your lost thing, which is your sense of direction, was taken by a creepy little kid in a pig mask. Violet's ability to write was also taken by a pig masked person. So you don't know. But so far, so May's thing was recovered by the froggy person. Perhaps that is what I was thinking. Is that she got her thing and she's like, "Fuck this, I'm leaving." That feeling, yeah. I'm not even. I wasn't even supposed to come to work today. But yeah, Poppy, your thing was taken by, and then Farron and Lazuli, yours was taken by a shadowy creature.
Oh, you should mention what Lasley's stolen item.
Lazuli, your knowledge of the language of Sylvan, your native tongue, was taken.
So I can't even like leave once I.
Correct. So I was mistaken last time we met, Jimmy. I thought you were taken by a pig person. You were taken by a shadow person. I have it in my notes. So yes. So Poppy, I'm just gonna tell you, Poppy and Violet, you're looking for your shit here.
Oh, I'm gonna get it. Oh, cool.
I mean that you that is what you're looking for, right?
So, yeah, I didn't know it was gonna be so. I thought it was gonna be quickly.
I am telling you now so that you have a sense of purpose. You are looking for your lost item from Scabatha Nightshade or Granny Nightshade. She has a toy workshop. She like makes toys and shit. Well, she has her legion of child slaves to make her toys and shit. She's chopping down trees all over the place. A goblin child was taken from a village that you guys visited near the floating islands. Yeah, that poor kid. That poor child. Anyway, the Getaway Gang has a plan for. Oh, right. So we got Leslie, Carrot Lashes, the Herringon thief, and a rabbit person. Beautiful. Let's do one of these. There's Laz. There's Leslie for you. An intense Bugs Bunny is a great way to put it. All right. Poppy, you want to go ahead and run down your chair?
Yeah. Can you pull up my profile?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, so I'm a fairy, but like I'm a gigantic fairy. So like normal fairies are like itty bitty. I'm human-sized fairy, and I'm not a pretty fairy. I'm a bug fairy, so I look really unsettling. There's no like pretty like colors. It's just black and gray, and then really purple eyes, but they're like a fly's eyes, so they're really ugly.
Multifaceted.
And my wings don't flap when I fly. I kind of just like hover towards people, so it's like really
It's so scary as possible.
very scary.
Real creepy, real scary.
I'd say creepy. I'd say unsettling. Very
Yeah.
unsettling.
I like that.
And she has like a chainmail sort of dress. Um, what else? Oh, she has no sense of direction, so she has a rope tied around her, and Violet is carrying the rope right
Yeah,
now.
it's definitely Violet now because it was between Violet and May, and now your second rope bearer has fled. I sure. Yeah.
No, I didn't. But I'm thinking we're probably gonna get tattooed because Poppy's probably bigger than me.
What? That's so amazing. That's so cool.
I'm thinking about it heavily. It's so cool.
Very good. I love that, and I wish you the best. Great. Dunk, you're up. Dunk is muted. Yeah, you did.
Like a big old
Lenny.
yeah, big. Don't know my
Correct.
Like I'm a nerd who's in libraries working on good evil, not good. And I just like ended up here becoming an errand for my boss, and my weapon is a big old book, leather strap that uses a flail, and that's not much of it.
Yeah. You're not really sure how you got here, and you were looking for books, and I don't know. Did we talk about your master at all with the group?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, there you go. So that's Dunk.
Is it important?
Not terribly, but you know, I like to fill in the gaps. I also like to fall into the gap.
Yeah, so he likes to read hentai.
I mean, I think you put that on him, and then he also confirmed it. So
No, we were in a bookstore and he's like, God,
I
what
did
other,
but it was
what
funny.
other, what other bookstore can you think of?
Dylan, I will say, and I wonder if that particular session was actually recorded, since that's been real spotty lately. But I'm pretty sure this might be one of the cases where you put that evil on him, Ricky Bobby, and then
I don't,
okay,
because my character was clueless to what he was saying. He didn't
okay,
know what.
okay. Uh,
Looking for rare, illustrated manuscripts.
I believe those were the words that were used. But
Show me sex.
I think that is the exact phrasing used. The Displacer Beast was not drunk. I will say that. This is the only reason I am positing that this may be the case, is because a elderly mother Displacer Beast who lost her child was accused of alcoholism quite forcefully and repeatedly, and is and continues to this day, despite any evidence supporting it. So this is all I am saying. There was zero evidence. Zero evidence. Okay, great. The last character is Emily's. So I will. I don't know how much she's told you about her character, Damien. But I mean, it's essentially this person from My Cousin Vinny.
Yeah, he definitely heard her voice from like loudly from the other room.
Yes,
Anyway,
Buick Skylark. Correct. Yeah.
I've been playing some streaming these video games, and one of the characters.
Oh, a Buick Skylark.
Yeah, that one.
The New Jersey kind of a. Oh my God!
What? It's cold.
He has a face and he's backlit like nobody's business. No, I just want the silhouette. Okay. All right. I think it's hilarious that when you did turn your camera on, we could see nothing of your face. Hey, listen, you're figuring it out, and I appreciate that. It's nice of you to join us, Colt. Thank you for coming. All right. Well. Ooh, there's a note here called module shortcuts. Oh, that's just things I already learned. Great. Cool. Well, with that 40 minutes of exposition out of the way, the Getaway Gang has a plan to free the children. This is asking you all to play distraction, or for you all to infiltrate the house while they distract Scabatha's defenses. That is a great point. So the previous hag that you're literally stealing the Statue of Liberty. You got a Nicolas Cage this one. You really got a Nicolas Cage this one, is the thing about it. The game we all wanted to play is National Treasure 5e. Starched up. Okay. Scabatha's portrait is displayed in a circular room in the heart of Loomlurch alongside portraits of her three sisters, Bavlorna, Endalyn, and Tasha. Oh. Perhaps. What did she ask of you specifically? To steal the portrait?
There are portraits of all the hags in this hag's house. She wants us to steal the portrait of the one of. So, like,
Of herself.
what hag is this?
This is Scabatha. This is Scabatha Nightshade.
Scabatha, she basically, the other hag wants us to steal the Scabatha portrait.
Right.
So that she only has portraits of her sisters in her house.
Right, because they all hate each other. All three hags hate each other, right? So, yes, she's asking you to steal the portrait. The the Getaway Gang are going to creep through the woods to the west of the tree and hide just out of sight of screaming scarecrows that serve as an alarm system to summon the tin soldiers. You will all enter the Goblin Market posing as travelers and purchase sweets to arrange a meeting with Scabatha. During the meeting, the children will alert the screaming scarecrows, thereby luring the tin soldiers into the garden. While everyone is distracted, the characters will free the captives from the workshop, while Will climbs into the textile mill to free the captives there. So I guess there's a fabric factory. Once the children are set free, everyone will return back to Little Oak, which is the children's Ent treehouse.
Wait, if we're with Scabatha, how are we supposed to save people?
If they're creating a distraction, the children are creating a distraction for the children.
Yes, so the Getaway Gang is distracting the defenses.
That's true.
Yes,
Who's gonna distract Scabatha?
you are all.
That makes their house on fire.
I mean, it's up to y'all. I will say that as I did with the last hag, hags love wheelin' and dealin'. You are also looking for your lost items. You are also looking for the painting portrait. So y'all got to play this in just such a way, right?
And our faces, we can hear you guys.
I will also, and not to discourage this from happening, but I will also say that Scabatha Nightshade is pretty deadly. So any direct combat will be difficult, especially with 3 working members. Because I don't know how much I can. I don't know how much I can steer unless we give Damien the reins of a Violet, which could happen. Emily, I killed Violet. Dane made me do it. I don't know if I want to play Dungeons and Dragons anymore. That was my impression of you, I guess. I apologize. Cool. So you are all outside of the Wayward Pool. You have your shitty unicorn costume. You passed by one of those. You have it. You're not in. You don't have to be in it. You have it. You were told by the goblin that was going to eat the little mushroom guy. The little butter mushroom. How could we forget the Campari? You did. So Croa was going to eat this little mushroom boy. And y'all took him away and put him in a bottle of melted butter and are carrying around this mushroom boy now. Oh, look who it is! Okay, from the top, let's go over everything we talked about. the literal discuss. No more chit chat. Let's get to playing. Combat. Hardcore combat right off the bat. Let's go. JK. We just went over all the fine details. Damien wrote excellent notes. And you guys just talked to, or just finished interrogating Zarak, the member of the League of Malevolence. But Croa mentioned there is the foreman of the Goblin Market who would be able to get you in to see Skabatha, and the foreman's name is Chucklehead. Chucklehead the Goblin will be your point of contact to find Skabatha Nightshade in the Goblin Market. Oh, yeah? Are you threatening me right now? Or what? Yeah. Oh, I like that. All right. Great. So, is there anything you all want to do before you try and execute this plan? Is there any way you would like to prepare? Is there anything you all need to talk about before going in there? Violet, I will remind you that your ability to write was stolen by a pig-faced thief. One might even say a whimsically creepy toy-like pig face. Skabatha Nightshade stole your shit.
Yeah, honestly, guys, I think we should just wing it. I was definitely paying attention to this plan. I'm totally involved and on board. Let's just wing it. I got 2, but it's still wing it.
Great. I love this energy. Cool. Great. We are going.
So where is Violet's patron again? Is Skabatha as well?
You do.
Write anything down. Hard to remember. I know where she is. She.
Palace of Heart's Desire.
Where is that again?
You are breaking up something fierce there, Emily. Hard to follow what you're saying, but I appreciate the oh, gone forever.
What's that?
I scared her away. Oh no. She does this all the time. She has these. Damien, you're probably really familiar with Emily's temper tantrums, where she just flips the table and says "fuck all y'all." Yeah, no, it's a huge problem. Violent mood swings. Yeah. The voice of rage. Cool. When she gets back, I'll tell her where her patron is. Okay. So you all, I'll say that you check in with Will. You share pertinent information with him at Little Oak. No, I did the wrong thing. There we go. You share the information. He's like, "Oh wow, guys, you found out a lot. Do you think the unicorn's gonna be in Loomlurch too? Like, do you have to find that too?" His big fluffy hair bobbing around excitedly.
The unicorn is also where Savona is, if memory serves.
Oh wow. Okay, well, if you could just give us back.
Place, you know what I'm talking about?
Not really sure what that is. Oh, is that the Palace of Heart's Desire that you mentioned when you told me all the things that you know?
Glad you have a good memory.
Yeah, I got a great noggin. Clonk, clonk, clonk. Okay, well, just give us back the costume, and we'll get this going. I'm so excited. And all the little kids are like, "Yay, woo!" That includes Bobby, the boisterous male dwarf growing his first whiskers, Sloane, the sarcastic ginger-haired female wood elf, and the tiny Zenor, a tenacious female orc. She's a pipsqueak. Oh, hi, Emily.
Hi.
Palace.
Did an hour-long meeting on my laptop, and nobody had any problems hearing me.
I blame Discord.
I think my laptop's too old for Discord. As am I, but like.
Emily, Zybilna is trapped in the Palace of Heart's Desire, which you guys don't. You don't know where it is, but you need the unicorn. You need the unicorn's horn to free her.
But I know we need a unicorn's horn to free her. Yeah. So about giving the clues to her,
Yeah, what's up?
we're gonna need that.
Huh?
Would you just be a rainbow horse?
Well,
Grown-up stuff, we need it for grown-ups.
okay, you don't need to be condescending.
Listen, little boy, we need it for grown-ups.
Horn is on the costume. That's the only quality thing that was about the costume.
Like, he's still wearing the costume, actually.
You tell me, buddy.
We're just talking to them.
If-
Like, 'cause if that's the case, the horn, I take the horn and I sort of slide this way.
Retractable horn? Rainbow horn.
well, I guess you could take the only thing that connects me to my shrouded and shadowy past. It's the only thing that I remember.
So cute. Thank you so much.
I had it in my.
We'll do our best to bring it back. You know,
You know, I just assume that I'm one of these lost kids, like along with them, because I just.
It's really hard to figure out who and what you are, but I got a lot of pushback on that.
I'm Will of the Feywild. What are you talking about?
Did we do any kind of like? We did so much. Okay. No idea what the. And
You-
we still haven't broken this polymorph or whatever.
You know that he's polymorph. He's not a unicorn. You know he's polymorphed. He doesn't remember his past.
We can't do like a greater restoration or.
I don't know if you've tried all that shit.
I mean, I don't have anything still. I'm just saying.
You guys want to?
I think we need to rest. You get hit in the head and you lose your memory, and the only thing that gives your memory back is if you get in the head again.
I don't think this is a Fred Flintstone situation.
What if it's a Flintstone situation?
I don't think
Quiet?
I'll turn into Will Flintrock, like famous actor. No, don't hit me.
Nicholas Cage! Hit that small boy.
here I go.
He's gonna you start chasing him around, and he's like dodging out of the way, and he's like parkouring all over this shit, and he. All right, well, you guys did us a solid, and you know you're part of the getaway gang now officially. So
It was very important to us.
how about this? If we get all those kids out, you can keep my horn, okay?
Yeah, and if not, then maybe
No, like I'm saying, like give it to me now, and then I'll give you my prized possession after we're done.
yeah, no, for sure. I got it. Is there a bathroom?
Give me the horn first. Before you go to the bathroom. Where are you going to put it?
Grown up stuff.
You're going to put it up your butt? That's gross.
Why would you know that? You're a child.
Cuz where else I know about butts. And I know where somebody would hide a long object like that.
You're a child.
I
Who do you
live in
think
the
you are, Will?
I'm
hobby, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna put the red cabin straight up. You know where.
You gonna put it in your bag of holding? That's what you call your butt? You call your butt a bag of holding? That's gross.
Yeah, I guess I'll take that.
Williams.
Feels like something, yeah? What's up, creepy lady? Go now! Fine, hold the horn. Fuck. Jesus. Also, I'm like 11 to 14. I'm not like a little kid, okay? I'm like somewhere between
Access to the internet.
I'm somewhere between 11 and 14, okay?
I give him a trinket.
Oh.
You know what? You can hold on to my prized possession.
What is it?
It's the thing that means the most to me in this world.
Oh, wow.
I'll tell you what it is in just a second.
Yeah, thank you, Violet.
I'm reaching in my bag.
Sure. You're logging on to Roll20, you're bringing up your character sheet.
I'm reaching in my bag that's called Roll20.
Wait, he calls his butt the bag of holding, and you call your bag Roll20? You guys have weird names for
I want you to have this stuffed pony with a creepy smile and a missing eye. It's the thing that means the most to me in this world.
Everybody make perception checks. Yes. Oh God, yes, because this is wild. Yeah. Oh Jesus.
Hell yeah, baby.
Oh well.
Everything seems fine.
So as you all see Violet hand this small doll. Yeah, you should be. Hold on.
This was a nice wish.
No, it's not scary. I was being joking. So I will remind you of what this isn't the doll specifically, but this is a picture of the doll. So a little doll that kind of looks like this thing, right? Blue skin, long fingers, horns, big teeth, missing an eye, right? Oh, and this shows you all of the trinkets that you could get on the table too. Cool. Oops. It's fine. Everything's fine. Not Violet. Violet, you are too like wrapped up in like this good deed that you're doing. You're kind of like mentally patting yourself on the back, being like, I am a good person and I have done this thing. Laz, Poppy, and especially Dunk the Quiet. You all see like Will's face like freezes. And for a second his eyes go wide and he like looks past the doll as if he's not like his attention is no longer in this place. Like he is remembering a half dream that he had years ago. And his unfocused eyes like drift for a moment, and you realize that all of you are holding your breath for some reason. And it's just like that moment in a movie where it's like slow-mo, where like everything freezes for an instant. And then he grabs the doll and his eyes snap back into focus and he says, "Oh, wow, I've never had a stuffed animal before. This is, I mean, I'm kind of old for stuffies or whatever, but like, I'll take care of this one if you want." And then the little orc girl, Zenor, goes like, I want it! And he's like, no! And he like snatches it over. I tried. and he's like, okay, you can try it like sometimes if you're careful. Okay. Thank you, Violet. Okay. And he like puts it into like an inner pocket of his vest or something. Just close to his heart.
Why did you make time?
That was all perception. None of that actually happened. It was embellishment. That was storytelling embellishment.
Oh, wait. I have something to give you.
What? Okay. He's like, okay, yeah, I'll take more gifts if you want it.
Want to see?
Oh, okay.
I give him a porcelain jar with a mushroom. It's going woo!
Yeah, it's really going wild in there with some butter. He takes the jar and he's like, "Is there a Campari in here?"
Yeah, it's really friendly. It'll be a cute little friend for you so you're
He pops off the cork and he says, "Oh, hi there. Are you a new friend?" And he's like, "Oh, hey, little dude. Do you want to, like, come out of there?" And the Kabhari's like, "Heck no! This place full of butter. I love butter." He's like, okay, cool.
Even if the children leave, you'll never be
Whoa, that's somehow heartwarming and really dark at the same time. Yeah. What do you mean, even if they leave?
like
Are the kids...
want to go home to their parents.
I mean, some of them maybe, but are they all gonna leave? Oh no!
I don't see the future. I'm just trying to be nice. But also figure out why you're so weird.
You're the one who's yelling at me. Yeah, okay, I can see that. Yeah. All right. I think we should all get some sleep, and then after a long rest, we should all attempt to take Loom Lurch. And then all the kids are like, "Yay!" And your literal owlbear companion goes, "Meh." And oh yeah, Juniper. So many things. So many. Yes, we all know this to be true. Very well fed. It's true. And she did, didn't she? Great. So you all nestle into Little Oak. He like picks you up and like puts him in his. Here you'll go. And like puts you in his branches, and you guys find like little bunk beds and hammocks and all sorts of whimsical shit to, like, there's like a Victorian 4-poster bed in one of these. Yeah. There's like a beanbag chair that looks like a frog. Hey, Dunkwitch, what kind of whimsical bed would you want to sleep in? Race car bed?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the fantasy equivalent of a race car?
You get a literal race car bed.
It
Looks like Lightning McQueen. Everybody whispers about the lost Ottokin that once roamed around these lands that were living vehicles. Transformer bed. It's too dark now. Lasley, what kind of whimsical fucking bed do you want?
I'm gonna sleep under someone's bed.
Oh shit! Whose bed are you sleeping under? The 4-poster?
Yeah, the big
Great. You find a little... Yeah? Uh-huh. Yeah. And you... This the room that this is in is like kind of small, so your legs are also sticking out of the front door of the little room. And your arms are sticking out 2 little windows.
Oh, nice. That's real cute. It's a ventilated hand.
Yeah, you want to vent the hands, classically. Fairies need vented hands, is what I've always been told. Great. So after a meal of imaginary, fluffy, multicolored pies, yeah, and you all get some good shut-eye. And it is huzzah, isn't it? So, upon waking, the Getaway Gang has put on their various ramshackle suits of armor made of reeds and turtle shells and I don't know, all that stuff, all that bottle caps, maybe like a bottle cap curious. That'd be cool. The little orc girl has like a horned skull for a helmet, and she's like, "I think this was my dad." It's got like little fangs coming down like right by her eyes, and she's got like big horns, and it's like super loose for her. It's very cute. They put on their war paint. And each time they like take from the face paint jar, it's like a different color because it's enchanted and shit. It's very cool. And they're like, okay, let's do this. And you all make your way to Loomlurch. The forest is at its darkest here. Up ahead, a colossal dead oak lies on its side. 3 living trees grow naturally from its fallen remains. Their shapes resemble towers, with candle-lit windows twinkling in the gloom, and wooden balconies encircle gnarled branches. On one side of the fallen tree, firelight spills from a pair of quaint storefront windows, illuminating a clearing filled with merchant stalls. Okay. Bump, bump, bump. Bump, bump, bump. Let's get you to the map. Just to make this a little bit easier, I'm going to show you the entire map besides the inside of the tree, so that you guys kind of have a good idea. Because I would imagine the Getaway Gang has like scouted this out pretty extensively, so you will have a pretty good idea of the layout of this place besides the like inside of the tree itself, but like the surrounding area. Hiding, hide. Hey Dane, you could have done this before the game. Yeah, I know. Thanks, Will. I did that in my Will voice. Thanks, Violet. Na 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 na. I'm singing a song while I'm doing the thing. Doodle doodle doo. Doodle doodle dee doo. Bum. Wait, did that work? Did that fucking work?
There he is. Oh, the baby! I see the baby. He's sleeping under the chair.
How do I do just one person? So I can test this. I used to be able to... Yeah, well... I used to be able to do just like move one person at a time. Because I know how to do the whole party. Oh, 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 oh. There we go. Oh, the whole thing's fucking black. Great. Hi.
I don't know if y'all know this, but Todd is ridiculous.
He's not wrong. Same. Big same. I got like 3 hours of sleep Saturday night because of that shit. I'm sorry to hear that, Dylan. That's life of a renter. Sometimes. Did that work?
I had her, and I'm like, oh goody, I get to go to work where it's air conditioning. Hooray! And it's so bad.
Why is this not revealing? Oh, I'm sure he does. Matt Sherman, where are you at, Matt Sherman? Reset permanent darkness. Hide. Reveal. Reveal. Gouge 'em. Gouge 'em, baby. Hide areas. Hide areas. Fog of war. Hide area. Oh boy. Okay, let's take like a bio break while I figure this out. If you haven't already, I'm sorry, everybody.
Who is this puppy?
Oh right, we haven't had a camera. That's Gabby. That's our Gabby. Gabby is the scaredest dog of them all.
Oh, Gabby. She's scared of everything. Oh, baby. Alright, want me to go to the bathroom?
Yes, please. Yes.
She got closer to the ocean.
Hey, good for her.
She's scared of the ocean.
Yeah.
She saw the wet land. But she like is like on thin ice.
Aw.
She's pretty cute when she's really scared. Wait, no, she's just cute all the time. What am I talking about?
Yeah, I was like, dang.
You can't just say that, Dane. Okay, I think I did this right. I think I did this okay.
Did you go to Harvey's Strip?
Hell no. Not you, Dane. Too much.
Sun was out with a vengeance.
Like it had something to prove.
If it was an overcast day, I think I probably would have. But, I don't know.
It's Golden Gate Park.
Yeah, but
Oh, Dylan's in the hate. Yeah.
No.
That and there's just so many people at that thing.
I tried finding
fair.
The big part.
Oh, you couldn't even like find the festival.
I couldn't even find the festival.
Oh wow, that's wild.
Maybe next year.
Just gotta look out for guys who my boss.
Yeah,
My boss was a fiddler in a bluegrass band. With the band, he was having
Creative differences.
called twins.
That's one way to call it.
Yep, and twins. Jimmy, you remember that commercial? You remember that commercial? And twins.
it's just like
It's a guy. It's just guy stuff.
publicly
It's just guy stuff, Jimmy. What are you talking about? It's just guy stuff. Guys love twins because they're hot and you can have sex with both of them.
Yeah. You imagine.
I try not to.
I can't imagine any two sisters.
It's so bad.
Oh, goody.
A man who drinks Budweiser. And twins. All right. Yeah, it's Budweiser commercial porn. Does anybody remember the Carl's Jr. commercial where the two girls in bikini tops were eating burgers on top of a car? It gets everywhere. If it doesn't get anywhere, it does belong in your face. Colt and I went to high school with one of those people. Yeah.
Well. Did you make out with her?
Wowie, wow, wow. No, when we were seniors, she was a freshman, so no.
Wait, is that?
Yeah, that was Emily Ratajkowski, yeah. Yeah. Before she was in Gone Girl, she was in the Carl's Jr. commercial.
Aren't you confusing her?
That is also Emily Ratajkowski. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back, y'all, to fucking Loom Lurch. Here we are. This is the map of Loom Lurch. I will be showing you around as if Will of the Feywild is showing you around. Okay, so Loom Lurch is kind of a big place. There are these root bridges over here. Wait, over here. This one leads to the Goblin Market, which is here. Wait, did I do it? Oh. I'm trying. I'm not sending everybody to the same place. Oh, so if you go and, Damien, you'll want to do this as well on Roll20. Go ahead and go to the upper right-hand corner to My Settings. And then go down to Audio and Video. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. So if you go to My Settings, the first one should be Personalization and Display. The next one should be Graphics. Audio and Video should be the third one down. Do we both see that? Under video display, you go to player video and avatar size. I recommend names only. Or, as I like to call it, only names.
Love that.
Generally, you have to pay extra for your only names, but for you guys, it's free today for a month, and then I will change the subscription price. And that's how they get you every time. So why am I not? Oh, because I was on the GM layer. Of course, of course. Okay, everyone, let's try this again. This is where the root bridges are. You can get into the Goblin Market, which is here, from there. There is a garden up here, and there is a pumpkin patch over here. This is where the screaming whatchamacallums are. Scarecrows. There's some of them there. There are more gardens over here. We've got a goat patch and a pig patch. And this is the front door. And yeah, so you're going to find a Chucklehead in the Goblin Market. Anywhere you see a little white square, that's a door. This is a balcony, I think. And then this is a tree, this is a staircase going up to a higher level. And there's a back door over here. And yeah. So we're gonna draw out the tin soldiers. When you give the word, when you get in there, you're gonna pose as travelers and get an invite to go see Scabatha. And then we're gonna cause all hell to break loose, huh? And then you're gonna free those kids. The kids. Where's the kids? Where's the kids? Where's the kids? Kids. So the kids are both above here in the textile mill. And then where's the workshop? Workhouse dormitory is... Okay, fair enough. I'm not like... you're not like getting taken to those places? Is anybody else getting taken to these places on the map? Yeah, so the inside of the tree is blacked out, but the middle tower is where the tin soldiers like are. Above the middle tower, like in the middle tower, is where the kids sleep. The first tower. The first tower was all that. The middle tower, they don't know what it is. Study. Red cap patch. Kitchen. Textile mill. So I guess he's gonna release everybody from here, the middle tower. Okay. All right, we ready to do this? Travelers. Chucklehead.
Chucklehead, who is
The Goblin Market foreman.
Goblin Market Foreman.
Yeah.
And we're going. Yeah, he's Goblin.
You don't. I mean, it's a candy. This is a candy market. You don't know what kind of candy. Maybe they've got almond candy. Maybe they have walnut candy. Maybe he just eats.
He's Goblin.
And he's a goblin also.
He's also a Goblin, but he's Goblin.
Yeah. D's ones.
Hour of this game, so I just want to make sure.
Sure. You want to go over it again one more time, or are you good?
So wait, D's.
Uh-huh.
What's going on with those? He's snacking on these?
Which nuts? Oh, D's nuts.
So Truckle,
Uh-huh.
meets with Boba.
Mm. I would say that, yes. I would agree with that statement.
No, so we're going to find a goblin to like let us into the market.
You're going to go find a... So anyone's open to the Goblin Candy Market. You are going specifically to buy some candy and ask him to talk to Scabatha Nightshade.
Okay. Is this a situation where that name from the other goblins was worth mentioning? We feel
So Croa, who had the Campari, he told you about Chucklehead. Now the goblin child that was stolen from the floating islands is enslaved here.
okay.
So you don't know whether or not that will help or hinder your cause.
We only have advantage with goblins in Yon.
So, right. So because you helped the floating island village, when you get to Yon, you'll have advantage because you helped those goblins.
It was really good bookkeeping.
Great bookkeeping, Emily. And as always, everyone gets a point of inspiration for Emily's bookkeeping, but in this case, we will override that with Damien-spiration, because he is taking more notes than anyone has ever taken. Jesus Christ on a cracker.
I would like to change into a goblin. Disguise myself as a goblin.
Great.
I'm gonna disguise myself.
Oh, why did that one hit me so poorly? Why is that the one that hit me so poorly? Ugh. Yes, do it. Tell me about your goblin.
Yeah, not here anytime soon.
I think that's a you problem, but that's fine. All of these squares are 10 feet, by the way. So what kind of would describe your goblin to us, if you would, please?
Oh my god, describe your goblin.
Fuck.
Well, her name's Denise, so you can call her Denise for short.
Jesus Christ.
Hell yeah.
What does she sell? Pray tell.
She sells, like bolts,
Right.
other smart parts.
Uh-huh.
The thing, she sells something in bolts. What's that?
Uh-huh.
She's in like a goblin business lady outfit. An Avon saleswoman. She's got like
Sharp shoulder pads. Please tell me.
she's got like a little traveler's kit with some nuts and bolts in it.
Please tell me her business suit is in a deep maroon like a powerful
Yeah.
purple red.
It's yeah, it is. It is just a powerful purple red.
Good. Good. Good, good, good.
So she's a goblin and she's powerful.
Right. Denise. Dees.
You know, powerfully goblin decent. But yeah, she's a little goblin. This is like that gets us in this way.
Great. How do you want to approach from where doth approacheth? From down south?
Correct.
Are you bringing your nuts from down south? Is I guess what I'm asking. Great.
That's nuts.
Okay.
Looks at you disappointed. Yes. Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Correct. All right. No May. There's Dunk. Oh, on the GM layer. I don't need to be on the fucking GM layer. There's Dunk. There's no Farron. There's Puppy. There's Laz.
All the friends we lost.
There's and the fellowship endures. All right.
They're gonna come back. It's fine.
They all come back. All right. So there you are. Everybody see where you are on the map? You can zoom in.
Oh, we're so little.
Remember, each square is 10 feet. All right. Goblin Market. Let's do it.
Goblin work.
Okay. All right. So you all make your way across the bridge. You all make your way across the bridge. Oh, it's so scary. It's made out of roots. It's very gnarled. Some of them are like reaching in on you like ribs, like rib cages, gnarled wooden rib cages, or like tangled and woven. Think the bramble outside of Sleeping Beauty's castle, but less black and purple and more and thorny and more smooth and brown and not thorny. Is it because it rhymes with horny? Is that what we're doing? Is that what that was?
Never mind. It's the description.
Fair enough.
Smooth and brown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 3 stalls selling candy are situated in this clearing, lit by windows carved into the giant fallen tree to one side of it. The 2 goblins are working in each stall, and the whole enterprise is watched closely by a goblin with a toffee apple head, who appears to be muttering to himself.
Literally, what is that?
Hold, please.
Almost like we need a picture.
Do he be a curse?
Candy curse. Can I like?
So as you guys approach the stalls, the goblins look very excited, and you hear one of them call, like, come over, buy some candy. Come on, buy some candy. And then another one's like, hey, fuck you, buy my candy instead, it's better. You would have to go and investigate.
Poppy goes up to that man and licks his head.
I'm sorry, what? Okay. Are you trying to do that sneakily, or are you just approaching him as he stares at you? You may do whatever you would like in Dungeons and Dragons, but there will be repercussions for your actions. It's okay.
Poppy takes like step towards it.
Consent's important, so if you want to ask, yeah. Huh? What? Oh yeah. Yeah, I got a candy apple head. Yeah.
How would you feel if someone licked your candy apple head?
What do you think? Should I do it? I mean, I haven't felt contact of a person in a long time, but do you think it is a good idea? No. Sorry. No, we don't think that's a good idea. Sorry. But maybe, hey, peruse the stalls, and if you have any questions, you can ask us. It should be fine. Partake of the candy, right? That's what you're here for. So, not my. What does that mean? Hold on a second. And he turns to the left, and he kind of looks at the ground, and he starts kind of gesturing to himself, and he's kind of like, yeah, does she understand the double entendre? I don't get it. I mean, as a goblin, I've heard it a couple times, right? But, well, of course I get it. Well, you don't have to be rude about it. No. So like I said, he turns to the left, he kind of looks down to the ground, and he starts gesturing. And then he looks back up at you, and he's like, yeah. You can go to the middle stall. They've got some goblin nuts. Get it? They got goblin nuts there. And then he looks kind of as if he's talking to his shoulder or something. And he's like, did I do good? Was that good? Okay. All right, thanks. And then he looks back at you and he's like, please partake. How about this? If you buy 5 candies, I'll let you lick my head once for free. Okay. You come back to old Chucklehead, and we'll be able to answer any other questions you have, but...
Chucklehead? Oh, you're just the guy I was looking for.
Oh, you heard about me?
Yeah, I heard about your nuts. Oh, wait, you want nuts?
Never said I wanted nuts.
That lady.
Never said I wanted nuts.
Maybe I talked to
Oh, thank God, a goblin's here. This fairy was talking my ear off with the nut joke, over and over with the nut. I'm sick of the nut joke, I don't particularly want to talk about nuts, but hello, I'm Chucklehead. I'm the foreman of this market. What's your... We have determined that because May is gone now, it is 100% certain that she is tied to you. Yes.
Great. So let's step over here for a second. We'll just let him lick the candy.
Sure, I'm Chucklehead. What's your name?
Denise, apparently.
And what kind of wares do you offer, Denise?
Well, I am a various You get it.
What's your nickname, Denise?
My nickname?
Yeah, what do people call you?
I don't know if we have to get into that.
They call you D's, don't they?
Of course they do. You get it.
You sell
What I sell.
you sell nuts, don't you?
Of course I sell nuts. Listen, you and I were the same.
Denise, buy 5 candies and I'll talk to you. Buy 5 candies and I'll talk to you, okay? I can't handle the jokes anymore. I can't. I got this other guy yelling at me constantly, and then I got these nuts coming at me.
Who's yelling at you? Us?
And he says, hold on a second. And he walks over, literally walks over to the wall, and he just starts arguing hard with the wall. His voice is kind of he seems like he's losing it.
I think he's got a couple of screws loose in his nuts.
Okay, because this is fun and you guys aren't actually doing it, I'm going to tell you what you see in the stalls.
I'm gonna go buy the candy.
Are you?
We're just
All right.
in the pit.
All right.
Sounds like he's having a mental breakdown. We're gonna make him.
Everybody, we gotta buy 5 pieces of candy. So I don't know.
How much is a candy? Candy.
You come up to a knob-nosed little goblin. It looks like he's got a sock for a hat. It's a knitted sock for a hat. His ears stick straight up, he's got Batman ears almost. And he's like, "Oh, hey, yeah, welcome to my shop. My name is Gordon, and I sell these candies. Come, take a look. And you see before you beetles encased in hard candy, lollipops made from compacted ants, and jellied worms. Not gummy worms, jelly worms.
He is visibly horrified.
I'd like everybody, including Damien. I'd like everyone, including Damien, to come up with a bug-based candy, please, that you find here at the market. Who's got a bug-based candy for me? It's got to be both candy and a type of bug. Type of candy and a type of bug. So you, in one of the barrels, you see the little twisted wrappers that it's like saltwater taffy, and there's a swirl in the middle, and you look at it closer, and you can see a wrapped up little banana slug in there. Each one of them. When you say that, Chucklehead says, "What?" And then goes back to yelling at the wall.
Can I just have nuts? I really don't want to eat my children.
Who else has a bug candy for me? We got banana slug toffee.
I'll get a bag of M&Ms.
You get a what?
A bag of M&Ms.
And what are those?
Mosquitoes and maggots.
Brightly hard-shelled mosquitoes and maggots by a bag. They each candy costs a trinket, so mark off a trinket, please. If you
I go to the other stall with nut candy and I get the penis lollipop.
the penis.
It's got nuts.
Right. Okay. So this is what we're doing. Big old earthworm. Big old.
No, she's not gonna eat her children, Dave.
I would argue that an earthworm is not a bug.
She's a druid. She's not gonna do it.
There are. It is an
Like, she's like a vegetarian.
Yeah.
She also don't have to physically
No, they just want to buy them.
dying.
But it is a.
Oh, can I buy bugs that are still alive?
The earthworm is slightly undulating, and at the base of the earthworm are two fatty walnuts.
Yeah, I buy that and I set the worm free.
Great. You have two fatty walnuts. Please mark off a trinket.
I got these nuts.
What do you pay for your earthworm dick pop?
Just work at him.
What? It costs a trinket. Which trinket are you giving up? Jimmy, you got a bug?
A chocolate Hershey, please.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Yeah,
Just a mummified toad.
great. They love it. The chocolate Hearst fleas bar, each of they're like stacked up, and Gordon keeps having to restack them because they're like kind of like bouncing a little bit, like they're trying to jump off the shelves. Damien, what's the bug candy that you find there?
So there's like a little bar that is chocolates, peanut butter, pretzels, and little tiny like blood-sucking insects.
Uh huh. Disgusting. Thank you. Thank you for that. Great. Colt, have we given you trinkets? Did you have trinkets? Okay. You, yeah, one trinket, please. What trinket do you give up? All right. You give away a winter jacket of a pixie. The goblin takes it happily. Lazuli, what do you give up? All right. How do you go about doing that?
She's like really even sort of as I don't know how we're paying it at the moment.
Yeah, he's gonna put out like
Put the flag on top of her head.
his knobby, elongated fingers. His hands are like a little too big for his body, right? And the nails are like long and kind of crooked. And he says, "Oh, one trinket, please." And you hand him over. He wraps his overly long fingers over the glasses, and he puts it in a little pouch on his belt.
I try to grab them.
You've rolled a 17 against this man's.
And I twerk for distraction.
All right, with the distraction, you are able. That's great. Several of the goblins are like kind of mystified by this. They have not seen twerking before, especially with unmoving wings in the air. I'd imagine you've like put your hands on your knees and you're like arching your back in the air, and the only thing that's moving is like I would imagine as a like bug-like body, a pretty slender rear. So there's not a lot of movement.
But it's like, human butt.
Oh, it's a human butt looking on a bug-like body. That's
Bug like her face.
okay. So this gray and black shaded regular human rear is shaking and undulating as a normal human's would in midair, while I'd imagine maybe you're looking behind your shoulder with this terrifying face.
Yeah,
Beaut-
making eye contact as this man's selling bugs with fears in his mind, poured into his mind.
He looks definitely discomforted by that. Violet, what are you paying for, or with, rather?
A small iron bowl with a face on it.
Okay. Everybody, please put your candies into your packs. You now have a candy. It is edible. Poppy, I will say that your walnuts count towards this. These are not. I mean, you could use them for trinkets, but they are consumables. Dunk, your magic sense is tingling. These things are slightly magical. Hey guys, I think something's mad. The Yeah, you can say like your nuts make me tingle. You could say like these nuts are giving me the tingles. And the vapors. Something along those lines, eh?
Why are my nuts tingling? That's it.
That they're not just regular food.
Like if we consume them, something magical might happen.
Perhaps.
I think the idea is that any sort of now's the time.
Like just ask the merchant, you guys. Hey, goblin to goblin, is this candy magic or what? Hey, I'm goblin. You guys local or what?
Gordon says, it has been observed that various effects, perhaps one of 8 different effects, may occur if one were to ingest such fineries as these.
Oh, these are
Drugs. Are they all good effects?
yeah, they're like half good, half bad. Are they all good?
Then cast candy.
Oh, it's a mixed bag.
So like some might be a more relaxing, like sativa. Some other ones.
There you go. Right on. Roll a d8 for me.
Wait, Dunk, did you just eat yours?
Yeah, you did. This is hilarious because this is kind of a similar thing that has happened with your wild magic table. But what was it that you ate? You had so you're chewing on the banana slug taffy, right? And as you are chewing banana slug toffee, that's all right. So you're crunching into this sticky toffee, and as you are crunching in, your mouth starts to foam, and you are producing a bright yellow foam out of your mouth that makes it difficult, not impossible, to speak. Yes.
Okay, you guys, it seems like maybe some of the effects could be bad.
Well, what's the matter? You don't like foamy mouth? I love getting foamy mouth. And he pops one of the toffees in, He pops one of the toffees in, starts chewing on it, and he just like suddenly grows to twice his size. He's looking at y'all like face to face, and he's like, "Hey, I haven't gotten that one in a while." He rolls his eyes and goes back to his stall. He doesn't. He bonks his head, his forehead. You know it, Deez. Hey, say hi to your mother. We're goblins. You don't know how goblins work in this world. Sure. Okay, goodbye. Yeah, Chucklehead comes back up and he's like, "Hey, you guys, you bought the stuff? That's great. Thank you for patronizing our little market here."
I thought our jokes were patronizing enough, am I right?
He says, yeah, he says, Nick found that one pretty funny. That was pretty good.
Was that a Nick?
Oh, yeah. This is not the voice I did before. I can't remember the voice, but this one hurts. This voice that I'm doing there just now, it hurts. So I'm not going to do that voice anymore. I thought I was doing like a Nick Nolte before. Hey. Nick Nolte. Nope. Maybe I'll do more of a... What's his name? Yeah, I'll do whatever this is. Kind of a Halloween voice. All right.
Ghostface?
Maybe this is Ghostface. Yeah, or what's Nick Cage like? What should I do a Nick Cage voice for him? Oh. You threatened me that if he wasn't funny, something. But what I'm saying is you set those expectations and now are saying he was supposed to be this thing that you expected. I don't know how to just make him funny. But I'm trying. Maybe he sounds more like Emily with his mouth full. Okay, yeah, this is pretty funny. It's like I'm chewing on some ice. Okay, this is Chucklehead now, and thank you. It's like the caramel is constantly dripping into his mouth. Okay. Okay, so you asked about Nick. As you have probably seen, my head is a literal candy apple. And, as it happens, like apples do, a maggot got in and is eating my brain. His name is Nick. He talks to me. I talk to him back. It's not so bad. Honestly, I used to be a real uptight guy, and now I'm just kind of distracted. But I've always got great conversation, and, it's not so bad. I mean, he's slowly eating me from the inside out. It's a mixed bag. I'm not going to lie. It's a mixed bag. I can speak to him. He can speak to me. It doesn't hurt.
He speak to us.
But I got it through me. I don't think he can.
He just one more mouth.
He's
Where's the hole?
he's deep in there. I mean, he's got 2 holes for eyes, and he's got like a big jagged hole for a mouth.
I look in his eye.
It's black in there. It's black in there. He's got a literal candy apple for a head.
Anybody got a light?
I think we all have torches.
I prefer you not put open flame near my flammable head. There's a preference, but I gotta tell you, ever since Nick moved in, I've been doing pretty good. I've been a pretty happy camper. My whole disposition has changed. I would even say I've shifted from neutral evil to neutral good. Like alignment wise.
Should we? Do we believe that?
You can do an insight check.
Violet's good. She's not wise.
Hard to say. With all the caramel that's dripping into his mouth, he's just kind of hard to understand, and it's really difficult to read an apple.
Alright, well, as long as you're happy with it.
Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm doing pretty great.
Well, listen. We're a bunch of travelers.
Hmm.
Hello.
Sure.
You know, one goblin, a bunch of others, but I perhaps might you grant us an audience with, Scabatha Nightshade?
You want to talk to Scapper?
Yeah, about, like, sales and stuff. You know, formal business things.
Oh, she is a businesswoman. She does produce quite a few toys
Therefore, this story checks out.
in her. Oh, those poor kids. Oh. Anyway, yeah, she produces toys, so. I mean, she doesn't produce them, those kids do, right? But,
Boy, we'd love to see her operation, like, see where the kids are, and, you know, like, what they're doing, and, you know, like, where they are doing what they're doing.
yeah, she usually takes, visitors, hospitality, law of hospitality, it's the law here, right? So, like,
And it is.
so I could show you to her sitting room. I was waiting for that one. Thank you. I can. Yeah, there it is. It's the toffee, right? It's the toffee in my mouth.
Yeah, it's a little bit challenging. Why you would choose to speak in that way is
Sitting room.
Yeah,
Where you sit,
we got it.
you go in, and you squat down and you sit down. There's some chairs.
Yeah, honestly, I usually only like to sit once per day, but I can go.
All right, well, why don't you take a couple of these nuts with you, and you can go sit.
Let's go.
All right, great. Come on, Nick, let's go. Oh, of course you gotta come with me. You're literally eating my brains. And he leads you. He leads you all. Not that guy. He leads you all out of the market. You have solved my market puzzle. I don't know, man. We had a fun scene, though. That was good. That was great. All right. He leads you into a parlor. So you all... There you are, lass. He's like, all right, if you just want to go ahead and take a seat inside, Scabatha will be around presently to take you in as visitors. It's great to meet you all. Say hi to the kids for me. They're real. Hey, you know what? And he brings out like a little bag of I'm gonna say malted roly polies. They're like they're okay. Malted milk roly polies, and he's like, "You go ahead. Don't tell Scabatha, but you know, if you want to give him some candy. These ones aren't. These ones don't do nothing weird."
Yeah, okay, we'll give them to him.
Great. Okay. Great. Cool. Okay. Hey.
Tell you I said hello.
Yeah. Say hi to your mom for me. Okay. Bye.
Will do.
And he walks back. And now I reveal. Yeah.
Put that into my pockets.
Sitting room. Oh, I guess I can just show the whole fucking room, huh? Because it's a big round opening in the tree, in the end of the tree. And there's like a really cozy, like, sitting room here with 4 armchairs. They are regular chairs. This chamber is nestled between walls of twisted root, through gaps in which you can see the eerily beautiful woodland surrounding you. A closed wooden door stands opposite the root bridge that leads into this room, in the center of which are 4 armchairs, encircling a small table laid out for a tea service. A painted wooden box 3 feet on a side rests in a corner. It's got a crank on it. Oh yeah, a crank protrudes from one side of it, causing it to resemble an oversized Jack-in-the-Box. As Chucklehead is leaving and saying, say hi to your mom for me, he says, also watch out for the dragon, okay, bye!
Did he say dragon? Dragon teeth, yeah.
Oh, I kind of want to end the session there, actually. No. We'll keep going. I'm joking. Cool.
I would like to say that unity means I drop my
Sure.
because I know that Scabatha cannot do it. She has the hags have true sight. But being a changeling has very little benefit.
Somebody, well, to the hags anyway. You just used it, so that's pretty good.
Did it give us anything? I mean, it gave us a real good scene. I'd like to think that it gave us a little bit of something. A little bit of it gave us. Yeah.
Give me one sec. Yeah, go ahead. Cool. All right. So you all have a minute to kind of like collect yourself here. There's the There's the table. It seems to have some drawers. There's a tea service in front of you. There's like some candles on the table. There's the box. There's the wooden door. Yes. Yes, you are.
How long would you say it's like actually?
Probably been about 10 minutes.
How long do we get a sense of how long that moment's gonna be?
You have no idea.
How aggressively is this coming out?
It's dripping down your chin. It's like a bubble bath is coming out of your mouth. It is gross. It's dribbling all over. Yeah, you got bath bombed. It's dripping all over the ground. It's bright yellow. It's bright yellow.
You want a saucer for your mouthful?
I think I'll just let it turn.
I mean, honestly, she's probably used to the candy effect, so that's probably fine.
All right. If you guys want to like do any investigation around here, or you're leaving everything alone, you're just waiting. What are each of you doing? Let's go through that. How about that? What's each of you doing while waiting for Skabatha? Beautiful.
I'm like Case in the joint. Should I want to be investigating?
You look in the drawer. There, Dunk. And you start dribbling your sticky foam into the drawer onto a spell scroll of Speak with Plants. So the 3 rules of the realm. Does anybody remember the 3 rules of the realm? Reciprocity. Hospitality.
Hold on.
And one more.
Got it. Hold on. Ownership. That's probably the one that maybe is relevant here.
You must not steal from a friend, an enemy, or a stranger. To take something that doesn't belong to you without the rightful owner's permission is a crime and an unforgivable breach of etiquette. I will say if you are caught.
I know it's a scroll to speak with plants.
Yeah, I'll say you are learned in scrolls and books and things. You have a pretty good handle on this kind of stuff. Great. It is all sticky. Laz, give me an investigation. Don't fail me now. Yeah, great. You find the most expensive thing in this room, which is a 10 gold piece bronze candlestick shaped like a bird's leg.
I bet, so that is good to know. I do also, I guess I kind of just want to make sure I'm getting
There's a bad color for this map. Hold on a second. Here we go. So this is the only entrance and exit that you can see in this room besides the carved wooden door in the other wall. There are gaps in the walls around here that you might be able to wiggle through were you to need to. It would take a kind of high dex or acrobatics check, but there are places where there are enough gaps in these routes that you might be able to do that. But the big hole, the door in the wall, and then you also feel like you might be able to fit in this this box where you two need to. All right. Poppy, what are you doing while waiting for Scabatha Nightshade? It looks like they're getting ready for tea. You sit down in a chair and just you're waiting around. Okay, that's good. And Miss Violet, what are we doing?
When I do Arcana, see, I kind of want to figure out that box, but I don't want to turn the gray.
So Arcana, I don't know if Arcana would necessarily be this.
So be investigation.
So you want to investigate the box to see what it does.
Yeah, I guess I just want to investigate the box.
You want to case the box to make sure.
But I don't want to.
For sure, of course not. Meh.
Can I find traps?
I'll give you that. Is that cost a spell slot? Don't waste your spell slot. Where's that guy? Where's it at? Guidance is pretty good. Guidance is pretty good. We love guidance. So you see a painted wooden box. It's got depictions of smiling, happy children. A white bunny with bright pink cheeks. Vines with red flowers. Wait, are those children? No, they are puppets. There are two hands on each, like carved into each side, holding strings above them, manipulating the puppets that look like children. The box with an 11 seems like a working Jack-in-the-Box. Magic awareness, you get no magic off of this box.
Can I mage hand turn the gray?
Sure. Where are you standing in the room when you do this? Oh, sorry. No, I'm wrong. Conjuration. There's conjuration around the box. You don't have to crank it if you don't want to. Dunk, you feel conjuration around the box. You can look in. As somebody with magic awareness, you may look up what conjuration magic is. I'm not doing your homework for you, brother.
I know what it is, but for full sake, I'll look it up too.
Everyone is welcome to use the compendium to search for conjuration magic.
I know how to
Like, does that mean it is being conjured or it's conjured?
There are 8 schools of magic, and that is one of them.
It is not being conjured. I mean, it may have been conjured, but it is exuding an aura of magic.
So summoning in stuff, maybe. Oh, here we go. D&D stuff.
There's also a compendium in Roll20 that looks like a stack of books called the compendium, and you can search through all of Dungeons and Dragons materials there. Waiting for Scabatha to show up.
But hey, what spell is it? Or
It is not. It is not a spell. I'm telling you the school.
I mean, you probably wouldn't leave like a super important box in your city before you entertain guests if you didn't.
well, that's sort of assuming that anything is nice. Right?
As an action,
I don't think Scabatha cares about the well-being of others.
yeah, it's hard to place the exact spell that is in this box. Sorry, Dunk.
I mean, that's the thing about it.
Drop spells.
Yeah.
I'm just sort of curious, like if a little dragon would come out, that would be kind of fun.
Okay, guess.
You guys, I'm gonna do it.
Yep.
Da dunk da dunk da dunk da dunk da dunk da dunk da da dun da dunk da dunk da 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 dun dunk 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 dunk. Please roll a d8.
Boy,
Popping out of the top of the box, dong dong. On the last note, you rolled a 2. Of course you did. A green dragon pops out of the box. Let me see if I can find him. Did not think that we would be finding this already.
listen, you can't put a box with a crank in a room.
That's true.
No one to turn the box.
You got me there. Where is he? Where is he? Not Campari. No, no, no. Oh, there he is. Out pops the dragon who goes, and little sparks come around, and he opens his mouth as if to about to breathe fire on you, and suddenly you hear from the doorway, "Now, now, Cradlefall, please leave our guests alone. We must be good hosts." And you turn to see, standing in the doorway, an old woman in kind of like an apron and like kind of a head wrap. She's got one big eye bulging. A little old woman totters. A little old woman totters forward. She wears a grimy, old-fashioned shawl, and her skin looks like gnarled bark. A large iron key extends from her back, ticking rhythmically as it rotates. "Now, now, sit down, children," she says in a voice reminiscent of crunching leaves. "Let's have some tea." And she invites you all to take a seat. There are 4 of you, and there are 4 seats. Of her? Yes. I had to download one. Show the art. Show the art. Here she is. So that kind of golden thing sticking out of her back is the key. And her skin looks like wood, and she's got one big bulgy eye. Yeah, she is a medium creature. Let's just double check that. Yeah, medium. So she's anywhere. She's like, I'll say she's like 5 feet tall. She's a little shorter. Yeah, she's a littler lady. Well, please have some tea. And suddenly on the table where there was not one, a cracked porcelain teapot appears steaming, and each starts, it like rises up and pours brown steaming liquid. Smells like English breakfast. And she comes over, and where there wasn't before is now a 5th chair. I gotta bring her in. Bring her to the table. There she is. And what do I owe the pleasure of this meeting? She asks you all. Are you all sitting down? All right, everybody takes a seat and a chair. Bum ba bum ba bum ba bum bum ba bum ba bum bum. Where's she at? Did I lose track of her? Oh, she's. All right, Dunk's in the chair. Violet just is hopping from chair to chair. Great. Oh, I see what's going on. Cool. So she's like, and what can I do for you, kind travelers? Welcome to my home. The key in her back is like spinning around and ticking.
Well, hello.
No.
I guess, I have so much to say.
Oh, do you, dearie? I'm so excited to hear. And what is your name? Oh, excuse me, my liege. And she like does like a little like curtsy in her seat.
That is, thank you so much. It's always great to be recognized. So then I go into the discussion that we planned for me to say to her. Violet remembers the plan and was totally on board with it.
You are only here to distract her.
Great. Okay, perfect.
And you are also trying to get into her house. Without her around, preferably.
Got it. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful job you've done with this space.
Oh, thank you.
You know, I spent a week in a hollowed out maple, and it was just nothing like this. It was,
Oh, maples are always so sticky.
yeah, exactly. It was so sticky.
And it seems as if somebody's gotten into the banana slug taffy. It looks like it's pretty sticky around here, too. Isn't that right, dearie? And she fixes her one bulging eye on you, Dunk. How is...
Letting it fall out of my mouth. I regret.
Oh... Well, at least you didn't get the one that makes your head twice as big.
Which candy is that, good chance?
It's a random effects table, dear.
Sure.
She is like taking a sip from her tea, and she says, "Please, all drink the tea. It's delicious." And as you say that, she says, "I tour." You'd like a tour, you say?
A tour.
A tour?
A tour.
A tour?
A 1955
Skylock tour.
metallic and green. I love a tour.
Well, I'd be happy to introduce you to the orphans I've taken in. These utes are instrumental to the operation of my business. That's right, these utes.
You take in the 2 youths?
I've taken in many utes. Granny Nightshade is for the people.
That is your reputation. We have heard so many good things.
Oh,
Your friend gave us some candy to give to the children. So yeah, if you could take us to where the children are, we could give them that candy. We could take a look at your
no, they must not have candy. Their diet is... It's not good for their growing bodies, you see. They are given nutritious and healthy meals.
Did I say candy? I meant nothing. We had nothing.
Oh, very good, very good. Yes, yes. We mustn't spoil the children now. And she takes out this, like, she, like, unfolds this, like, long finger that, like, somehow has too many knuckles. And she's like, no spoiling the children.
But we're adults, so we can eat the candy. Am I right, Scabatha? I'm sorry.
Please, yes, call me Granny or Granny Nightshade.
You may call me Your Majesty.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Then I pop my candy.
Roll a d8. What do we got?
5.
Just as Gordon became 2 sizes too big, you shrink down in your chair half the size of what you were before, as if under the effects of a reduce and large spell. Oh! I do love that effect. It reminds me of my dolls. And with that, we're going to end our session. It's 10:06 and Dylan is vertical. Horizontal. Horizontal. All right, everybody.
Thank you, Dave.
That was great. Thank you all so much.
A lot of jokes.
Lot of jokes. A lot of jokes. I appreciate that. Top comedy. I'm glad we found Chucklehead's voice. That was very important, and he was goofy, which is what he needed. So great. Damien, do you mind sticking around? Are you super tired? Are you a early to bed person? Okay, cool. I'm gonna stop recording and